create life paper words today, and I have for you my 2015 Part 1 album share. So you would have seen quite a bit of the layouts that I've done in this towards the end of it, so probably from like May on. So it's going to be the stuff at the beginning that you haven't seen. So I have this album, it's the Chevron from Becky Higgins. I've really just been picking an album that's on sale, honestly, lately, and using that. But I think for 2016, I'm going to try and get the same album for the whole year. So this is our first page. This is one of my very favorites that I've done. I just love the black and white, and that's what I did. I just took our family pictures, and I wanted pictures of each of us, and then I have our family picture here, and I used one of the value packets. I think it was the Heidi Swap gold foil one. Absolutely love that kit, and this gold, white, and aqua has really followed me this year. These are the colors that I really love working with. So that's the cover page. And then what I did is I wanted to start on January 1st. So I did, week 1 is January 1st to January 10th. So it is 10 days instead of 7. And in order to do that, I put in an insert. And I find that worked pretty well. And then this is my next week, week 2. As you can see, a lot of like that mint and aqua colors. This was from the December Studio Calico Project Life kit, I believe, and I just loved the colors in it. There were some really soft hues, pinks, and I loved these rose gold banners. I don't know if you can see them, but I just love those. I took a road trip myself that weekend, so this page documents the whole weekend of mine, and then I did this little flip up one so I could do some journaling on it. I started this page, or I started this album using the Collect app because I really liked a lot of white spaces. I believe this was one of the Gossamer Blue kits that I used for this week. Lots more use of white and black. You noticed I did in this. I got another little insert here. This just documented our weekend. And then this one was an insert too. So it was 3 4x6 verticals, but I didn't need that many, so I just cut off the last column right here. And I do usually have this folded over, and I have a paper clip holding this together, but I'm not sure where that went. But this was my little insert for Valentine's Day. And I used a lot of design A for this one. I did use a few design, I can't remember what this is, design D maybe? But most of this book is design A. And again, lots more of that aqua color, a lot of white space. I did a week in review for all of them, and what I ended up doing near the end of this album is I still have the week in review. I've just been slipping it behind my weekly title card, so it's still there, you just don't see it. Some purple in this one. It's so hard to find purple in the kits, so it's always nice when they do have some purple in there. This page right here is one that I did for my husband's grandpa. He had passed away at the beginning of March, and I still think it's really important to document those kinds of things. So I did this whole page about him. I put the eulogy in there, which I had read. I put a little bit of journaling, and then this right here, I grabbed an extra funeral card, and I had to cut it, and I had to sort of figure out how to do it so that it fits. But I do have the funeral card in there. I always like keeping those. So anyways, that's an idea of what you can do if you're looking for a way to document the loss of a loved one. Okay, I absolutely dislike this page so much. One of these days I'm going to redo it. I don't like the colors on it at all. I think it was one that I was really rushing to do because I got a little bit behind with the birth of our daughter and everything, and I was super exhausted near the end. But I don't like this page at all. So that one is one day it's going to get fixed. Other than this card, I love this card here. It says, "We were here our last week as a family of 4. Other than that card, don't like it. And then this week is, this is the week that our daughter was born, our 3rd. So I have a little flip up there. And this is one of my absolute most favorite cards that I think I've ever done, this one. It says, "Our family is complete." And it was St. Patrick's Day the day before. So I have lots of little sequins in gold and green. I've got a pull out right here. So what I like to do is like to keep memorabilia. So this is, they have their skating carnival. So I just grabbed one of it, and it's got all the kids' names and what they skated to. And then I just folded it, put a little tab on it, and stuck it in. So we still have that. Oh, and you probably saw me take this out. This is, so my daughter was born at home accidentally, and we had to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork for it. And so this is something that I need to, like, eventually I will do it, but I need to put it in there. It's a copy of her notice of live birth. I just thought it would be really fun to keep a copy of. So I'm going to do something with it, but I'm going to have it as a little insert in here on this week. I don't love this week either. I really was trying to go with this card right here. I loved this card and I really wanted to use it, but it just, I look at it now and it just really isn't working. So I might work on this page too sometime and redo it. This is one of my absolute favorite spreads. I'm going to take this out so you can see the full spread. This I think is where I definitely see a change in my style. I know I've had a couple people comment on it from those who've seen the 2014 album. I love this page. I just love the really soft peaches and the soft blues in it. But this is one of my absolute favorite layouts that I've done. And so what I've done as well is we had a lot more pictures just because our daughter was only a few weeks old, so I was taking a lot and we had gone to see relatives. So I wanted to document that. So this is her little announcement picture, and then I've got all my relatives holding her. And then I've got just a little bit about our daughter, so like how much she weighs, what she likes to do, that kind of stuff. I just thought it'd be fun to stick it in there, just more for memories, because I'm not doing a one-year album for her. Her stuff is getting put into our family album. This is another one. These are some of my favorite things, these black and white striped chipboard pieces. I had to get another pack of them because I've used most of mine up. I just love them so much. This is another of my favorite spreads. I really pulled out the butterflies. It looks like it was a bit of a theme, I think. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. As you can see, I definitely was using the Collect app, especially for something like this, to do a collage. I haven't been using it at all lately. So this one right here, I'm going to take this insert out. I've got 2 inserts. So I've got this right here is the spread. I went really heavy with the black and white on this one, and then I used aqua and a little bit of orange as my colors for this week. I also started using these 4x4 squares, and I just love them. You've probably noticed if you've seen any of my other ones that I just love them. my daughter had her dance recital and I wanted to do something fun. We got this, I think it was 8.5 by 11 photo print off from it. And I loved it, and I don't really like to keep this kind of stuff, so it's going to make its way into my Project Life book usually. So I wanted to keep it and still have it so she could see it. So I had just gotten my fuse, so I did up a bunch of fuse pages. And then I did just a little note to her and that kind of stuff, and her other pictures that she had done. But it was a really awkward size to work with. And then I had taken a few, she had done a play, a Missoula play, so they did that, and I had taken a picture of it, and then I did some stamping on there. And again, I like to keep the little information about the play that they did. And then on this side, a little bit more about her dance stuff. And again, I've got the little slip on that as well. So all I do for that is I stick a paper clip on top and I just put it in there. So that's that week. And now we are into the beginning of May. I had a little, beginning of May brought National Scrapbook Day. And so I just did a little fun thing about National Scrapbook Day, what I was currently working on that day for it. So it's just a little insert there. And then this is the rest of that one. This is into May now. This is May. My daughter and I decided to do a scrapbook page in 15 minutes. So this is the one that I did, and I thought it would be nice just to have it in here. I didn't have anywhere else really to put it, so I cut it into 4. I don't have any of the 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. I should probably pick some up, but I do have it cut into, sorry, the 6 by 6. I think that's what it is, 6 inches by 6 inches, and I just stuck it in here. And then we had done another one, and so I did the same thing. Oh, I guess actually we did 2 more. So put another one here, and then we just recently did this one, her and I together. So it's just a nice place to put things. Black and white and green on this page. Lots of blues and grays on this spread right here. I think I used, no, these are from the Studio Calico kits, never mind. This one was from the Coral kit, Becky Higgins, these two. I did a little bit of mixing and matching lately. It's just pretty much been Studio Calico kits. And this one has 2, and what I did is I just took a label and cut it in half. So I printed off a 6 by 8 and put it into a 6 by 8 page protector, and just documenting our daughter. And then this one was just documenting our weekend, and again I did the same thing with the label, and so when you open it you have the little tabs on there. So now we're into June. I used my fuse and did a waterfall card right here. Greens for this one, it was this page right here that had really inspired me. And then I did another flip up page here and another one here. I had a lot of pictures this week. I was trying to cram them all in. And it's right around here that I start to not use the Collect app and instead use more of a border for my pictures. I still like that white space, as you can see. And I like it. I think it looks a little cleaner. That's total personal preference. But that's what I've been doing, is just the white border around. And now we are into June, and this is the last month in this book. So I've got a little insert here. I believe, yeah, I had a lot of pictures this week. I went for a road trip this weekend, so I had lots of documenting. And sometimes when I get a really cute picture later that I haven't used in my spread, I'll sometimes just throw it in a page protector and cut the page protector off if I need to. I find because my kids do look through, I don't want to just hole punch them and put them in, just because I don't want, you know, their sticky hands on them. But so this works really well. And then I do have a couple flip-ups here. This was our Father's Day, so I had quite a few pictures from that. And then this is the very last one. I ended up doing week 26 on just a half of a 12 page. And then it was my daughter's first grade 1 this past June she finished. And so I just wanted to do a little bit about her first year. And then what I use, all of my albums have one of these in them of some kind. This is a 12 by 12. And then I put just any little extra stuff in it. So this has some school awards and just some other stuff, little pamphlets in it, just that I want to keep but haven't made it into here, or they don't really fit with what I'm doing. So thank you so much for watching. This again was 2015 share of my part 1 of my 2015 album, and I hope you will join me.